And up next, #1 ranked singles matchup. Zulaika for the Chargers, Manu for the Cyclones. These two have battled against one another for a couple seasons now. Last year, Zulaika 5-5, Manu 7-3 in 10 matches played. That was the best record amongst all players in this top division, and these two split their 2 matches, 1 win for each player. Zulaika will have the serve to begin match number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our 5th match of the game day. Zulaika will serve for the Chargers. Zulaika serves, we begin. Manu on the backhand from the 12 line. Robote forehand. Forehand, Robote played well by Zulaika to the inside. Manu's on it, keeps it inside. Zulaika makes the catch. Backhand. Two all by Zulaika will score. First point of this match goes to Zulaika of the Chargers. He has the serve.
Two really different styles. One guy playing Zulaika up in the front court in doubles. Manu plays in the back court, and you see that already. Zulaika standing up there closer to the 6-7 line. Manu back around the 9 and 10 line. That's where these guys are comfortable playing. Favors the more aggressive player, but you know Manu has great defense. If he can start to read these shots and track them down, certainly has the capability to take this match.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Robote left side to the inside. Zulaika's got it. 2 all, 2 score. 2 points for Zulaika. He has the serve.
And you have to be aggressive against Manu. Kind of want to take him out of the match as early as possible, and you can do that with the bevy of 2 walls. See here again on the bounce, right to the costado.
Winding up, guessed that he was throwing inside. Right. Zulaika kills him with the 2 all. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Manu to the inside. Zulaika scoops it up. Backhand from the 7 line. Outside placement of the forehand. Robote lands out. 3 points for Zulaika of the Chargers. He serves.
So precise from either side. Had the space there to the outside. Just pushed it a little bit wide of the court.
Manu on the backhand from the 12 line. Manu for the Robote on the left side. He makes the save. Here's Zulaika from the 6. Drop shot. Lands in to score. That's 4 points for Zulaika. He serves.
Seen a couple drop shots from the costado and now from the right side of Zulaika here in singles. Starting to add that to his game. It's going to open up a lot more space to score those 2 walls, outside placements, the caroms, all the other shots that move players around the court.
What? Backhand by Manu to the inside. Here's Zulaika. Powerful backhand. Robote coming to about the 10 line. Manu makes a save. Big bounce to the inside. In and out of Zulaika's cesta. That's a point for Manu.
Just put it right there on the side wall. Again, closer you can get that ball to the wall, the more difficult to catch. Put it right on those numbers as Zulaika try to get in.
Nice backhand by Zulaika. That clears the overhead screen. Manu's at the 6 line. To the outside he goes. Zulaika read it, stopped it. Carom return is in. 5 points for Zulaika, possible set point.
And Zulaika not wasting any time. When he has the opportunity, he's taking it. Has Manu trapped to the inside of the court. A lot of space to throw that carom. just does land it inside the boundary line.
Here's a backhand by Manu to the inside. Rebote forehand. Manu's there. 2-all by Manu. Zulaika gets out there, gets it, returns a carom to score. Point and set to Zulaika. So a decidedly good effort there by Zulaika of the Chargers. Manu just not able to get a momentum going.
Yeah, one of the most aggressive players when he's on. I mean, that 2-wall, you really can't defend it. And he's got so much power, he can beat you to the outside. He mixes in the split placement nicely. Now showing you a couple of drop shots and just good overall power to go with it. The full package for Zulaika on display here, 6-1, taking the first set. Manu, as you said, 7-3 last year. These #1 division singles players get to play 10 matches in this fall 24 battle court season compared to just 5 for the other rankings. Ranks 2 through 5. Division 6 players do not play singles.
See a 2-all there by Manu on the replay. Zulaika grabbed it on the forehand, returned the carom. Saw Manu basically lingering in the backcourt. Killed it up in the front court. Here we are back in the DraftKings players cage. See Amiga Reina coming off a good win there with Ron. Manu just taking a break. Bueno getting ready for the next match.
Yeah, Bueno one and only match today. Coming up next, Bueno and Rock for the Cyclones, taking on El Barba and Gallo for the Chargers. Two singles matches, 4 doubles matches on the day make up 8 points. And you see the conversation with Amiga Reina and Manu trying to find a way to get this 1 point. Perhaps have the Cyclones get at least clinch a tie of this game day today. The first one of the season.
See Manu tying into the cesta. Good solid tie, discussing strategy.
I've always wondered, Sue, that hand, is it just flat in the basket there,
Flat.
or how does that work?
The flatter the better.
Okay.
Shouldn't have any play, actually. Shouldn't be able to wiggle your fingers.
Sure.
Shouldn't.
Second set.
We're ready to begin our second set. Manu has a serve. There's a serve by Manu. We begin. In and out of the cesta it goes. First point for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves. Zulaika on the catch. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Manu. Catch by Zulaika. Zulaika low and hard to the inside. Manu just out of reach. Point for Zulaika and the Chargers.
One missed throw by Manu, costing him the point. Zulaika able to push him to the outside, winding it up on the forehand. A long run back around Zulaika to the corner to get in there. Just couldn't make the play in time.
Here's a fine catch by Manu. Rebote thrown powerfully, but kicking off the front wall and hitting the overhead screen. That's out of play. 2 points for Manu. He has the serve here in the second set. There's a backhand by Zulaika. Right to the corner, out to the rebote. Forehand rebote by Manu. Here's Zulaika. Zulaika to the inside. Manu's there. Forehand escapes and hits the overhead screen. That's 3 points for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
Having a little trouble with the overhead screen in this second set now, trying to get a little too much power on these rebotes and
Playing it high to the front wall and just catching that overhead screen.
yeah, Manu not the easiest guy here to pass Didn't need to do so in that first set. 6-1. Giving a few away here now in set 2.
There's a powerful backhand by Zulaika. Robote left side by Manu. 2-all, stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika on the forehand. To the inside, it scores. 2 points for Zulaika. He serves. Catch by Manu, backhand. Manu going for the scoop, makes it at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand by Zulaika. Beautiful catch by Manu. Manu sends it deep. That rebound off the back wall. The Robote comes out. Ball tipped at the side wall. That's a 4th point for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
Again, nothing too complicated. Just placing the ball very well on the wall. Not really throwing a bunch of shots, and found a way to take a 2-point lead here now in this second set. A bunch of unforced errors from Zulaika. Just has to clean that up.
Powerful backhand by Zulaika. Manu's there. Manu puts it in the corner. Robote on the wall. Saved by Zulaika. Manu makes the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Saved by Manu. That hits the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. 5 points for Manu. Possible set point. So Manu potentially going to bring this to a 3rd set.
Yeah, nothing overpowering. I mean, just getting that ball to pass, forcing the Robote, and Zulaika struggled. That's now 3, getting away from him in 1 set.
There's a backhand by Zulaika. Manu from the 10 line. Puts it back in the corner. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand. Manu saves. There's a catch by Zulaika. Costado 2-all by Zulaika will score. 3 points for Zulaika. Still possible set point for Manu. Zulaika serves.
I would like to see Zulaika get back to that level of aggression we saw in the opening set, and that's a perfect example. Catching the ball up in the front and killing it right away, not wasting any time in these longer rallies with Manu. You give him enough opportunities, he's going to place one ball perfectly, and you might miss it. 5-3, a couple more for Zulaika to complete the comeback. Manu with a possible set point.
Backhand by Manu to the inside. Here's Zulaika. Zulaika from the 8 line. Wall to wall. Manu takes off. He's at the 4 line. Outside placement catch by Zulaika. Carom by Zulaika will score. Zulaika has 4. Manu has 5. Zulaika has the serve.
And off his footing, Manu sometimes likes to go for those tricky shots with the outside placement. Zulaika expecting it, read it easily. Manu just ducks safely. Zulaika now 4 points.
Here's a backhand by Manu. Catch by Zulaika. Robote coming in low. Manu makes the save. Zulaika sets, makes the catch. 2-all to the inside. Manu has it. Robote forehand, passing. Robote left side by Manu to the inside. Will be picked up by Zulaika. Here's the backhand. 2-all. Stopped by Zulaika. He winds up. Costado 2-all score. It is 5-5. This is potential match point here for Zulaika of the Chargers. Set point for Manu.
Not opening up nearly enough. Zulaika able to run around it, gets it to his Costado. And a 2-all, little extra spin there from the outside, scoring. come all the way back. Going to end this in straight sets.
Catch by Manu. There's the backhand 2-wall. Lands in and scores. So Manu takes the second set there on a backhand 2-wall.
He was in the doubles where we saw one that was pretty close. I mean, had the defense going the other way, but just didn't land it in. And that one, able to do so. Take a look right here off the serve. Zulaika's been aggressive, not expecting it. I mean, he's opened up to the inside, and yeah, look at that. And he realizes pretty early, not going to get out to that one. 6-5. Manu closes out the second set.
We'll be going on to a third and final set in this, the last singles match of the game day. Doubles coming up next to finish things out.
As we said, 2 singles matches, 4 doubles matches. That means there's 8 points up for grabs today in the game day. If the Cyclones can get this point, 4 points would secure at least a tie with that final match still to come. Albarba and Gallo against Bueno and Rock. You see Manu there with Amigarena. Had a pretty big lead up, 5-2. Zulaika fought his way back, couple points in a row, and then Manu closed it out with that backhand 2-wall.
Once again, we're back in the DraftKings Players Cage. Players coming back here to take their breaks in between sets and to prepare for matches. We're about to begin our third and final set of this match. Zulaika will have the serve. No way to really call this one. Have no idea. You know, the first one there, 6-1 in favor of Zulaika the first set. Second set went the distance, maximum number of points. And Manu finished it off on a backhand 2-wall.
It's impressive season after season. Manu is one of the top contenders in this #1 division as the only backcourter. I mean, young, athletic, rangy front quarters, a ton of shots, and Manu is a backcourter. Continues to hang with this group and finish at the top more times than not. Third set to decide it.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set. Zulaika will have the serve for the Chargers. First player to reach 6 points will win this match. Here's the serve. Our third set has begun. Here's Manu, backhand from the 12 line. Passing. Robote forehand. Catch by Manu. Backhand. Going hard to the inside. Zulaika's there. Zulaika on the catch. Kosti to the inside. Stopped by Manu. Robote forehand by Zulaika. Tipped by Manu. First point. The third and decisive set goes to Zulaika of the Chargers.
Yeah, Manu had committed to take that ball in the air. No chance really on the Robote. Going up one hand. Not easy to control it. If anybody can, Manu surely would have brought it in. Just not easy to do so.
Manu from the 13 line. Robote's up and in the forehand of Zulaika. Backhand by Manu. Ball's dropping. Zulaika makes a save. Manu advances, winds up. Costado 2-all, out. That's 2 points for Zulaika. He has the serve.
Yeah, really Manu's best opportunity of the match up there in front of the 5 line with that Costado 2-all. Again, just not as much control as we're used to seeing.
What a catch by Manu. There's the backhand. Robote to the inside. Manu reads it, stops at the 9 line. Here's the backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand saved by Zulaika. He keeps it in play. Manu steps up. Here's the backhand to the inside. Low and hard. Robote saved by Zulaika to pass. Cut off at the 10 line by Manu. Robote to the inside. Here's Zulaika from the 7 line. Backhand. to the corner, out to the rebote. That ball just off the tip of Manu's cesta. 3 points for Zulaika. He's got the serve.
Again, the closer you can get that ball to the sidewall as Manu, as the opponent really tries to play the rebote, the more difficult that will be. Not a lot of space there getting in on the right side. Just couldn't time that one up either. 3-0, looking more like the first set here in set 3.
Zulaika taking his time here on these serves. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's the backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Zulaika with a bounce. Manu's got it. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote down low. Zulaika makes a save. Manu with a missed ball at the 6 line. That's 4 points for Zulaika.
We saw a couple examples in the World Super Court. That ball, you try to take a quick bounce catch on the left side, and very difficult to control as that ball gets above your head. Manu doing the right thing, moving up, trying to get a good spot to take a shot in the front court. Just couldn't secure it.
Powerful serve by Zulaika, stopped by Manu. Rebote, forehand by Zulaika, wall to wall. Manu comes out. Manu, ooh. That is 5 points for Zulaika. Possible match point.
Another one that's so close to the side wall that you either have to kind of flick it up there, not a lot of space, or do you just go for that one-handed save by Manu. We've actually seen him complete that rebote.
Yes, we have.
A number of times in competition and practice, so very capable of doing it, just low percentage, to say the least.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Zulaika, goes wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Manu, straight back. Zulaika's there. Manu on the rebote. Zulaika with a tip ball at the 8 line. There'll be no shutout here in this final set. Manu has a point and the serve. Still possible match point for Zulaika of the Chargers. Here's the backhand by Zulaika. Rebote, left side by Manu, right up the middle. Here's Zulaika. Placement to the inside, scores. Point, set, and match for Zulaika of the Chargers, taking it in the 3rd set, 6-1.
A big point for the Chargers now. 3.5 on the game day, just 3 for the Cyclones. And it all comes down to this 6th division doubles match. El Barba and Gallo take on Bueno and Rock. See another look at this final throw. Oh, Manu, yeah, forced to the outside. So much space. Zulaika found it for the win. We will hear from Zulaika. Looking to improve upon that 5-5 record last year in singles. So far, so good. He's 1-0. Here he is.
All right, Zulaika, congratulations on winning that match. What was it like being out there for your first singles match against Manu?
Well, thank you. Always the first game, first singles game, is very tough, very difficult to get adjusted to the rhythm of the singles game. I'm happy to be able to get a win for the team, and this is just the beginning. We gotta continue fighting.
So tell me, what are the expectations for the season for the Chargers?
Well, the expectations is to be in the playoffs. That's our goal. And then once we are in the playoffs, try to make it to the championship. But first step will be to make the playoffs.
Well, again, Zulaika, congratulations on winning that match. We'll see what else happens in today's game day.
I want to give a shout out to my son. Tomorrow is his 4th birthday. Happy birthday, Ander.
Well, thank you so much, Zulaika.